Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and recently I came into possession of some of these little slides, little vintage slides. I've got a whole box of them, a bigger box than this, and I wanted to do something with them. Yeah, so I have put together a little photographic collage, and I thought maybe it could either be just decoration on a page, or it could be a pocket or a tuck spot, or just something that might look cool in a journal or in a scrapbook. So I've put it together. I did some stamping, some inking round the edges, added a few little bits of stickers and little bits of ephemera, and yeah, and it's a good way for me to use up these Tim Holtz type photographs that everyone bought at one point, and I have a bundle and I didn't really know like this sort of style, and I bought the square ones and the little square ones, and I've hardly used them, so I thought this is the perfect time just to put together a few of these. So I've done this one as a bit of a practice, and I'm happy with how it came out, and I've got two good to go here. So let's just go through what I did to get to this stage. We'll just put that to the side if I've got room. Right, I have die cut. Now let me see, this one is the other way round. This one has a black frame and a white bit of that, but these two are white and black instead of black and white, but they're going to get inked up anyway. Don't think it really matters. The Polaroid frames were die cut using this mama elephant. I'm not sure that there's a name on it. I remember looking for a name before and there wasn't a name, but I'm guessing it's just called maybe photograph frames or something if you want to search. And the little roll of film is from this set, which is Shabby Basics Vintage Slide, and you get the die that cuts out a slide as well, which I think is really useful. I've used that one a lot. So that's the two dies that I used. I tried to cut this from acetate. Wait, and I'll show you. And no matter what I did, it wouldn't go through. This is it after being pushed through the Big Shot about 5 times. I even used, where is it, a bit of a shim. I tried it first of all with half, and then I doubled this over and I put it through the machine, and it barely could turn, and I was scared in case I broke my machine, but the Big Shot, you could do anything to it and it wouldn't break. And you can see how it's actually embossed that, but this still wouldn't cut. And I don't know if my acetate is too thick for what I had planned, but anyway, it works quite well with this. Right, let's do this one. We'll see how we go on. We'll maybe just do one because you'll get the gist. You'll get the gist of it. Right, so I need to cut this down to size a little bit. So it's going to fit that way, and I just need to cut a little bit off the edges. So we'll just mark where we need to cut that. And I'm just going to use my trimmer because I can't for the life of me cut a straight line. So even although it's just a small straight line, it's not happening. Right, so hopefully this will fit in there a little bit better. Yeah. Right, so we will just glue around the edge. Let's see what would be best to glue. A photograph or the edge of the photograph, probably easier. And of course the glue is all over the place, but do you know, actually I think that I don't mind the glue being smudged out because we're wanting to make it old looking. And what I found with the one that I made is where the glue was, the distress ink actually took more, if you know what I mean. It was yeah, it made it look more distressed. So I was happy with that, and I thought, yeah, we don't mind the glue being a little bit, and I don't mind these being cut a bit wobbly, because that's what people used to do. Well, in my experience of looking through old family albums, nobody really seemed to bother that much about straight lines or anything. Right, we will glue this down. This is easier. Here we are. We still managed to smudge the glue. Right, so we've got the family, and of course Mother is missing. Mother's got her own photograph, and then this is a slide of, dear knows, I don't know, can't make it out. We'll have to decide what side we want to use. We might use that side actually. Right, so I have my little inking kit here. I have a new VersaFine, brand new, and I hadn't realised how poor my VersaFine was until I used the new one. And I thought, my goodness, because those VersaFines, I have two, both about the same age, and they must be, my goodness, 15 years old, maybe 10, 15 years old. I can't say I haven't had my money's worth, that's for sure. Right, we'll really go for it on this, because we really want to make this proper old looking. Right, even the darker. So that's walnut stain I'm using just now, and that first one was vintage photo, quite appropriate. And we'll just go around the edges even more. Now, I think maybe we want the colder colour side. This is where my fingers get totally inky. Right, let's see. how we're doing. So, to do something similar, I don't know if that's, no, it's Blackpool, that's Blackpool Tower, because there's the fun fair. Imagine that. And just kind of something like that maybe. And I've got these just to add a little bit of something. And I have backgrounds. Again, these are from a Tim Holtz pack of backgrounds, but the only thing is they're quite shiny, but I don't mind really because we're going to cover up the most of it. See what I mean about the glue just not taking the ink and it making it look a wee bit even more shabby? Now, do we want to do things at jaunty angles? Maybe something like that. And let's bring in our little, since I got these, I have used them, oh my goodness, so much. I quite like the handwritten ones. And we'll do some stamping as well in some of the spots, I think. Now, do I want... I think I want her down there. I think I like that one like that. Yeah. Right, and we don't need all of that in true. Let's not use something that's good that's hidden. We'll cut that in half, that clocky thing. Right, I think I'm okay with that for them. Let's do some stamping right away. We can get this on because we know for sure that that's going to go in that little spot there. Okay, and we want to do a little stamping, oops, that's the glue over, on this. So I have this set, which is Eccentric CMS 448, Stampers Anonymous, and something that's going to go here, maybe this. I'll use my brand new VersaFine. It's a Juicy Lucy. Excellent. And do we need something else? Yeah. I am going to use my little smudge stamp. which is so old it doesn't stick anymore. It doesn't help that I don't clean them. And some walnut stain. And we'll give it a wee smudge. Yeah. Right. Now, what do we need? What else do we need? Let's just lift that out the way. Have another play. Let's cut this in half. Waste not, want not, if we're only going to peek it through the bottom there. I'm going to have that straight and that at a jaunty angle. Yeah. Now, what else have I got? I've got this little book of sayings because I added one to this one called The Brothers. So this is, originally I had them and it was loose, and now it comes in a book. It's called Clippings Sticker Book, and yeah, so this is just new, and I thought we would put one somewhere. Sometimes when it's new, it's just so hard to find the cast of characters is quite good. So many. What about my sweetheart? Because that's the family and that would be the sweetheart. Or no, I think we'll keep my sweetheart for this one, maybe. Right, okay. Let's just decide. There's, he was an extraordinary talker. Well, that's a bit mysterious. It was an artist's life I wanted. And so maybe she went off on her own to become an artist. Maybe. What about at one time, not so long ago? Right. Okay, that's going to need glue. Right, let's get these stuck down. So we need to stick this one down there at a bit of a jaunty angle. And we'll put the half clock in. got to put the lid on each time because it forms a big blood bubble, I think, because it's nearly finished, the glue. Then, yeah. Yeah. It all bubbles up and and I've got to keep it up, whoops, upside down. I'm putting this one on straight. Yeah, because we've already got a jaunty angle there. And I think people of this era would always want things to be straight. I don't think they went in much for jaunty angles. Yeah, happy with that. I wonder if we want something here. Now, what did I use in the other one? Oh, I used a wee paper clip. Let's see what we've got. We've got these. We've got paper clips, but we've got these wee mini bulldog clips. Yeah. That's cool. We could put an eyelet or something if we wanted, maybe. But I think that's probably enough. Yeah, happy with them. Right, now, how long is that? 22 minutes. I'm wondering if we should do another one. You know, it would just be much the same. And I think I'm just going to leave it there. You get the gist. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.